Hi guys, and welcome back. So I had a pretty bad week doing videos last week. I think I only got 2 done, which is not good. But what I've been doing is I just cleaned up this, and I was looking at the reference, and it is supposed to be a bit smaller, but we might leave it at this size just because of the printing. If I do end up printing this, it'll be better. Big means it'll work out better once I add some more geometry and what have you to this. But for the moment, I'm just going to hide everything. Because what we're going to do is start doing some more here. So around where this all happens, it's kind of like a dot pattern. So what am I actually going to do? No, I just use clay buildup. No, I'll see how this goes. So it's essentially just like that. And we're just going to do that all the way along there. So I'll just do this part first. So while I'm doing this, so this week is E3 week, and things have already started. We had Bethesda today, which I still haven't checked out, and Bethesda and part of Nintendo, I think. Certainly some Smash news. So I can't really give my thoughts on that at the moment because I haven't actually watched it myself, but I can definitely tell you at least what I know was announced. So from Bethesda, I believe the biggest, even though it was announced recently, I think they've shown off more gameplay. That's for Fallout 4. I'm not a big fan of it, but I can say that from the screenshots that I've seen, it looks good. And I'll have to check out the video of gameplay. I'm not actually sure if it is Bethesda that's doing it, but the new Doom game was announced as well. So that's two, well, one big shooter and one semi-shooter slash RPG to come out. Well, I believe they're both this year. Because it's been a while since New Vegas, which was the last Fallout. The semi-expansion standalone to Fallout 3. So they were the big ones. I think Dishonored was another big one. Dishonored 2. That's I haven't actually played the first one. I actually just picked it up because the Steam sales are on. and it was like $30, I think, for everything, like all current well, I assume all DLCs. I suppose they would make any more, seeing as it's the Game of the Year edition. But I picked that up, and hopefully we'll get time to play it. So not hyped for that, but only because I haven't played it. I have seen some videos of it, like of the first one, but yeah, just not sure if I'll not sure what to think of the second one without even really knowing what the first one was about. That's what I was trying to get at. So yeah, that's at least something exciting for people who are fans of that series, because I know it did well, but I think it took some time for people to sort of work out whether it was good or not. So I think overall though it did well. And fun Smash news. From what I've heard, they're introducing Ryu from Capcom Street Fighter, which is a little bit weird. They did have a vote for different character suggestions, and I assume that he was one of the higher ones. So the reason it's not weird is they have Mega Man, which is a Capcom character. So having someone like Ryu in there isn't so much of a, not issue, but like isn't it's not, I guess, weird with the characters that they already have in the game. But considering the people that developed it also developed Tekken, that's very strange for them to let a competitive fighting game have a character in a game that they developed, rather than having a character from their own franchise in a game that they've developed. So I don't know if that's I don't know if there was a bit of controversy in the office when that was brought up, but nevertheless, it looks like that's going ahead. So I think it's definitely a cool just a cool thing, I guess, that Nintendo have done there by letting another fighting game character from from another company essentially be in their mascot fighting game. But from what I've seen, I did actually see a little bit of video last night, because it was released a bit early. Well, it was leaked last night. It looks like he'll fit in pretty well with the game style, because they're both 2D side-scroller fighters essentially. Just Smash is a bit more hectic, as in like vertical and horizontal movement is a lot faster, mainly because it's not trying to mimic a fighting style that's already out there. But that's cool. So they've got him, they've got Roy, who was in Melee, and they've already announced Lucas, who I don't really care about, but more characters is always better, I guess. So it'd be interesting to see how many more characters they bring out after, you know, Lucas, Ryu, Mewtwo, who just came out, and Roy. I think they're the 4 characters at the moment, and I think they have some Mii skins as well that are coming along. So there's quite a bit of content for that game. But yeah, I think that's all I know of from E3. Maybe I've missed something, but I think they're the main ones. So I'll try and have a look at some videos of Fallout. And we've got Microsoft and Microsoft and someone else are doing pre-show showings as well, because the main event isn't till, well, our Wednesday and the Tuesday, I think, in America. So anyway, but I'll leave it there. So hopefully you had a good weekend, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Alright, cheers guys.